All right, welcome back, everybody, to a brand new video here on the second channel. We got some brand new cards to look at that got revealed in our next main set coming out most likely at the end of March. Yes, March 28th, our Journey Together set, which probably will be the rotation set. And we got some brand new cards revealed here at the most recent Champions League in Osaka. And we got some new trainers Pokemon to look at, as we did get a lot of trainer Pokemon revealed at the World Championships. We got Zoroark, Reshiram, Clefairy revealed, and now we got even more new trainer Pokemon revealed. I'm definitely excited to look at all of them. I'm staying up pretty late to get this video out, so I hope you all enjoyed the video. And if you do, go and enjoy the video, leave a like, and subscribe to the second channel if you haven't already. Let me know what you think of these new cards in the comment section below. So, starting off, we got some Ends Pokemon here. Now, we did get the reveal of the Ends Zoroark, which I guess we can quickly scroll down and find real quick. So, just context, Ends Zoroark is probably going to be its own archetype. It's got the ability trade, where you discard a card from your hand to do the ability, and then you draw 2 cards. So, it's got the same ability as Curlia, Refinement, same ability as Zoroark GX. Iconic ability, they of course had to give us a Zoroark card with trade. And then it has the attack Night Joker for 2 Dark Energy. You choose one of your bench Ends Pokemon's attacks and use it as this attack. So, the more Ends Pokemon we have in the format, the more attacks Zoroark gets to copy. So, now we can scroll all the way back up here to the Ends Pokemon, like the Ends Daryu Maka, or Ends Darmanitan, I should say, which is a Stage 1 Fire-type Pokemon with 2 attacks. First attack, Backdraft for 2 colorless energy, does 30 damage for each energy in your opponent's discard pile. Honestly, not a bad attack. So, Zoroark is probably going to copy this attack. It's pretty good against Goldengo. It's pretty good against Sarah Ledge. Those are 2 decks that tend to discard a lot of energy. And 30 times is actually a pretty insane multiplier, for sure. So, definitely not a bad card to copy, because it's also got another attack, very reminiscent of Greninja, Radiant Greninja. It's got that attack here, which is 90 damage. You discard all energy from this Pokemon. This attack does 90 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. So you get a little 90-90 snipe action in. Now keep in mind, we don't know this yet. We haven't seen the entire set revealed. Manaphy is rotating when this card releases. This card actually could be really good in a format where Manaphy does rotate out of the format. So right off the bat, Darmanitan is a decent card for Zoroark to copy. Yeah, I think the second attack is better than the first attack, because, I mean, there are decks out there that don't really put energy in the discard. Like Charizard, for example, plays like 5 energy right now. You're sometimes doing like 30 damage with the attack. But on the upside, you could be playing against a deck like Raging Bolt or Sarah Ledge, where they tend to have energy in the discard pile. So definitely an interesting card to copy. But again, that second attack is where things get pretty insane, especially when you use it with Zoroark. You know, you don't need the fire energy, you just need the 2 dark. And we'll talk about Zoroark, because it did get another support card we'll look at in just a sec. But we have another trainer Pokemon to look at here. We got Iono. And of course, Iono's a very popular character, very good supporter card. And we got Iono's Belly Bolt EX. Now, all these trainer Pokemon seem to synergize like with each other in their own trainer respective Pokemon. So like the Iono cards are going to be good with, you know, the Iono cards. And Iono's Belly Bolt is a good example. It's got the ability Electro Streamer. As often as you like during your turn, you may attach a basic light energy from your hand to one of your Iono's Pokemon. So it does have that as often as you like effect, which is pretty good. You know, same as Rain Dance. It's basically just Lightning Rain Dance for Iono Pokemon on a Stage 1. That is not too bad. Now, thankfully, the Belly Bolt itself ends up actually being a pretty good attacker. It's got the attack Thunderous Bolt for 4 energy, does 230 damage, then it can't attack during your next turn. You could just easily build up the Belly Bolt with its own ability and then do 230. 230 is like pretty solid numbers to be hitting. Maybe play a max belt. You can hit other EXs like Zoroark and Belly Bolt in the mirror match or something. But not a bad card, right? The ability is really strong, and we might get, well, we probably will be getting more Iono Pokemon revealed, and hopefully they're going to be playable with this Belly Bolt, because, yeah, this ability is pretty good. Just energy acceleration is insane. Again, it's only on the Iono Pokemon, but if we get enough decent Iono Pokemon revealed that can attack and do decent damage, have decent attacks, then, you know, this will be actually playable, because this other Iono card is going to be more for the support. We got the Iono's Kilowattrel here. Very similar ability to Revavroom from the Scarlet Valley base set with that Flash Draw ability. You must discard a basic light energy from your hand in order to use the ability. Then you draw cards and you have 6 in your hand. Or no, sorry, you discard an energy from this Pokemon. Yeah, I guess. Okay, never mind. I thought it was like Reverum. No, you discard the energy from itself. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, whatever. Anyways, I guess it's the same as Reverum. I'm not too sure, but it discards an energy and then you draw 6 cards. Point is, it's you do that. So not a bad ability in combination with Belly Bolt. It gives the deck a little bit of a draw engine. It is a stage 1. It's not super complicated to get the Kilowattrel into play, so definitely not a bad ability. You could attack with it too if you need a good one prize attacker. I guess you do have the Kilowattrel in the deck because you can obviously use Belly Bolt on the Kilowattrel, but it does provide some support for the deck. But there's another card we're going to look at very soon that also combines really well with Kilowattrel. So, just because you discard a lightning, you're probably like, why would you want to discard an energy? You have to play like a retrieval to get energy back for Belly Bolt. Well, there's a new card we're going to look at in a minute that is really good with Kilowattrel and Belly Bolt. We do have the Lillie's Clefairy. This was already revealed. It's actually funny, we're getting this card buff after Regidrago rotates. That's that ability, Fairy Zone. The weakness of each of your Pokemon in play, or each of your opponent's Dragon Pokemon in play, is now Psychic. So this will be decent still. Like Raging Bolt and Raging Bolt and Dragapult will still exist, and those 2 cards are fairly popular. Dragapult actually could be a very good deck with Budew, so there's a world where this card is going to be very good because like the ability to give Dragon Pokemon weakness is very good right now. Again, it's a shame this is releasing after Regidrago rotates. I don't know if this card would have been that good against Drago in this format. 190 HP is kind of sus, but I do think this will be decent against Dragapult and Raging Bolt. One of the main traits about Dragon Pokemon is that they have no weakness. They're hard to KO in one hit unless you're playing a 1-hit KO deck. That's why Raging Bolt is so good against Regidrago. It's one of the only decks right now that can consistently knock out a Regidrago super easily. And if Dragapult super easily, right? But giving them a psychic weakness is pretty cool. This only works with psychic Pokemon, obviously, but you know what? There are enough good psychic Pokemon in the format that this probably will see play. And then you have that Full Moon Rondo doing 20 damage for each bench Pokemon, both yours and your opponent. So you can just use the Clefairy to KO the Dragon Pokemon, really, if you wanted to, right? So we'll have to see. Or maybe, Gardevoir. Gardevoir still might be a deck after rotation. I know we lose Curlia, but I mean, you still have all your attackers. Drifloon, Screamtail, Klefki, Monkey Dory still exists. I mean, I'll talk more about rotation at a later point. In a future video, we'll do like a rotation video, but I want to highlight that. All right, we do have another Lillie Pokemon. We got Lillie's Comfy here. Flower Call. Search deck for any number of basic Lillie Pokemon and put them on your bench. So, I mean, that's a pretty good attack. And, I'm assuming we are going to get more Lillie's Pokemon, and hopefully the other Lillie Pokemon we get are going to be good, so that this Pokemon actually is worth playing in that deck. Because that's a pretty good attack, right? Filling up your entire bench right away is nuts. Who needs Precious Carrier or Trolley or Precious Trolley, or who needs Buddy Buddy Poffin? You got Comfy. So we'll have to see on that one, right? So we got End Sigilif here. Another End Pokemon that Zoroark can copy, keep in mind. First attack, nothing's crazy. The second attack is where things are interesting. It's pretty much the same attack as the unknown V that's in the format. I think, yeah, same attack. Victory symbol. If you use the attack when you have 1 prize remaining, you win the game. So you go down to 1 prize, you win. Your opponent's got like a Charizard EX in the active with a Hero Escape on 430 HP. No way you can one-shot it. Oh, no problem. Sigilif, Zoroark copy Sigilif. GG, sign the slip. So, yeah, probably not a bad card in Zoroark because like a one of. Nothing too crazy, though. It is a very niche attack, like very situational, but, depending on how the format goes, I think Dusknoir will still exist. This card could be good with Dusknoir. Maybe Zoroark will start playing Dusknoir. Who knows? Another thing I want to note about the Ends Pokemon is Enzurua has 70 HP, which is kind of cool. Poffinable, and is out of range of Dragapult. I think that's the main thing, because Dragapult has a decent chance of being a good deck in rotation, so it's good that we have a Zorua that doesn't get KO'd by Phantom Dive in one hit on the bench. I mean, honestly, I don't know if Pokemon are going to keep doing this, but hopefully we just keep getting Pokemon that have 70 HP, because it's like, they should just default give every basic Pokemon 70 HP, so Dragapult doesn't, like, completely gatekeep everything. So yeah, End Zoroark looking pretty good. But here's where things are interesting. So, we have the Ends Reshiram. I guess I should mention this. This already got revealed at Worlds, but it does have that Rage attack, where it does 20 damage for each damage count on this Pokemon. So use Zoroark to copy Reshiram's attack if it doesn't get killed. You hit it for like 100 damage, you just Ends Reshiram it in return with Zoroark. But we do have some support cards for Ends Pokemon, it looks like, and one of them is Ends PP Up here. Insane name we got there, but attach a base energy from your discard pile to one of your Ends Pokemon. So it's a Dark Patch Metal Saucer for Ends Pokemon, and that is how you're going to power up your Zoroark, right? Now, that was interesting. When Zoroark got revealed, one of the main things was, wait, this card won't have Dark Patch. We have Janine. Janine is a way to get energy into play, but Janine Zorak, there's something not right about that. Surely there's going to be a way they make Zorak playable. Like losing Dark Patch when this card comes out is a big hit. Well, yeah, Pokemon were like, okay, yeah, Dark Patch rotates. Okay, let's just get Ends Patch instead. Kind of hilarious how they did that, but yeah, Ends Patch is going to be really good. This is also really good with the Darmanitan attack, right? You have to discard the energy so you can reattach it. Now it's only the uh no, it's Ends Pokemon. Okay, it's not bench Pokemon. Okay, I was just making sure it wasn't bench Pokemon. It's like the Pokemon in general. And yeah, Zork only needs 2 energy to attack, right? So you just go Ends PP up, attach, Darmanitan 90-90, which is kind of insane. So definitely a pretty powerful item card. Yeah. I'm sure we're going to get more Ends Pokemon revealed, like maybe Ends Kling, stuff like that. Ends Zekrom, I don't know, maybe stuff like that. So hopefully the other Ends Pokemon are good. Because so far, the best attacks are just Reshiram and Darmanitan. Like, those are the 2 good attacks you get to choose from. I mean, that's about it. So we'll probably see more Ents Pokemon revealed, and hopefully they are playable. And makes this deck actually like a decent deck. Because it looks like a fun deck to play, for sure. And then we got a Lillie support card with Lillie's Pearl. We didn't get an Iono support card revealed, kind of. We did, but not really. But Lillie's Pearl is strictly for Lillie's Pokemon, right? It's a tool card. You put on your Lillie's Pokemon. If it gets knocked out by damage from an opponent's attack, your opponent takes 1 fewer prize card. It's Legacy Energy as a tool card on a Lillie's Pokemon. So Lillie's Clefairy having 190 HP isn't so bad when it only gives up 1 prize card. So definitely not a bad card. Lost Vacuum will rotate when this comes out. The best answer is going to be Jamming Tower. So Jamming Tower might be popular if this card is good and Lillie's decks are actually competitive. So if we get more Lillie's Pokemon revealed and they actually end up being good, then, Lillie's Pearl will see play because that Lillie deck will be good. And then Jamming Tower, there's a reason to play Jamming Tower. So yeah, not a bad card for sure. Again, mainly like Ends PP up is very broken, but Lillie's Pearl like seems a little mid because we haven't seen enough good Lillie's Pokemon. I don't know if we're going to get these trainer Pokemon just strictly to this one set, or like the next set will have more trainers Pokemon, like more Ends Pokemon in the next set, kind of like how they've done Ancient and Future Pokemon. Like one set will have Ancient Futures, and then the next set had even more, and then even more. I don't know if that's what they're going to do with these specific trainers. Because they make these tool cards and item cards for these trainer Pokemon, but it's only a 1 set thing. It kind of feels a little bit weird. Like if there's only 1 more Ends Pokemon left to be revealed, like kind of underwhelming. You know what I mean? It's kind of underwhelming. I feel like we should get more Ends Pokemon. I mean, I know he doesn't have like unlimited Pokemon in his team or whatever. You know what I mean? But like still, you know what I mean? So I'm curious to see if we're gonna get more of these trainers Pokemon specifically in a future set, or there's just more revealed. I mean, I know there are going to be more revealed, but I mean, like, how many more are going to get revealed? You know what I mean? Because, like, if it's just 1 more Ender Lily Pokemon left to be seen, like, okay, these might be a bit mid, to be honest with you. I'm not going to lie. All right, the final card left to be revealed here is this new Stadium card, and this is the Belly Bolt Pseudo Energy Pseudo card. It's a general, like, neutral Stadium, but it's pretty good with Belly Bolt and Kilowattrel, right? Once during each player's turn, that player may put 2 basic light energy from the discard pile into their hand. So, similar to an old Stadium card, Mount Coronet, that put metal in the hand, this one does lightning instead. Pretty good. I mean, there's some good lightning Pokemon in the format already. And then, of course, this is really good with Kilowattrel and Belly Bolt. You discard the energy with Kilowattrel, you can recover it with the Stadium, and then Belly Bolt the energy into play. Pretty cool stuff. This card also is good with Goldengo. Wanted to highlight that. That was actually the first thing that came to my mind when I read this card is, hey, Goldengo got a new Stadium. Pokestop rotates. So maybe now Goldengo's going to play Metal and Lightning Energy, right? Discard Lightning Energy, and you get a mini energy retrieval with the Stadium. That's kind of cool. So definitely not a bad Stadium card. I'm going to have to see how good Goldengo is in the new format, but still I'm a big fan of this card for sure for Lightning decks. I mean, Lightning still has Generator, but this probably won't really be good in Miraidon anyways. Like, I don't really see Miraidon needing to play this, right? But a deck like, Belly Bolt or Goldengo may play this card for sure. Yeah, those are all the new cards that got revealed. There are other trainers Pokemon that we haven't seen yet. I think we can look in the pack cards here. Yeah, there's a Hop. We haven't seen the Hop yet. They didn't reveal Hop, but we did get Lillie, Iono, and N, and I'm sure we're going to get more stuff soon, hopefully. And then, of course, we got the Team Rocket set coming out, I think, in May, so there'll be more trainer sets. It just depends, are we going to get more Ends Pokemon in a future set, or is just Ends going to be specific to this one set? Because, again, if they only reveal, like, 1 more End Pokemon, it's like, and it's mid, it's like, okay, maybe the end deck isn't very good after all, if the best attackers we have are Darmanitan and Reshiram. So I'm curious on that one. But let me know what you think of these Pokemon cards down below. Hope you enjoyed. I'll leave a link to Pokebeach down below if you want to go check out these cards for yourself. Let me know what you think of them and all that good stuff. If you're new to the channel, subscribe down below. And yeah, I'll catch y'all later. Bye-bye.